Okay, so today we're going to look at the Dollmaster footage that was released a couple of days ago. I'm still working on the dev stream videos, but those take more time to edit and stuff. And I just wanted to talk about some of the things that I see in the Dollmaster footage, and I'm not going to have a script for this. I'm just going to talk about it as I see it, and yeah, there's some stuff in here that's pretty interesting.
Space Coconut.
So first and foremost, can we appreciate the character design here? The Dollmaster looks fantastically creepy with his oversized torso and super long legs, and then just the gangliness of this guy and the huge mouth and how he spawns the dolls in the first place. The character's amazing. From left to right, we have Gloria, Faith, Brent, and Jess. Each teen can utilize perks more effectively than others through their perks system. We'll talk about that another time. But Gloria is listed as the leader with perks that focus on locating and assisting the squad and escaping dangerous situations. Faith is the healer. Brett is the tough guy who looks like he's going to be tougher to damage. And then Jess, who I might main in the future if I enjoy the gameplay, is the assassin. She's basically the quiet one. It says silence and highly tuned intuition are your weapons of choice. Perks focus on remaining undetected by monsters, and then, at the right moment, she'll come out and get them. So Jess might be my main teen, while Dollmaster is going to be my main killer for the time being. Maybe Wart on the side. Heck, all three of the killers look really good, so we might just try them all for different, but I like Dollmaster. Anyway, the character design and the overall theme of this lobby is absolutely amazing. They're all hanging out in the video store. We have arcades on the right, we have the counter on the left, and then, I don't know, the theme of it looks great. So just from this side of it, we can see that the design, a lot of care and detail went into the design of the game at its very core. So at the very least, it's a beautiful game. They call these prizes, so like Dead by Daylight offerings, we can select which map we want to go to if we have a specific map we want to practice or our favorite map. So it's going to be exciting and interesting to see what other prizes they have rather than just map offerings. The teens probably have prizes they can activate as well. The beginning of the match, where nobody knows which teen is the killer or the monster, is the most interesting to me. They can do a lot with this. Initially, they have 15 seconds to pretend to be a teen or to transform. They explain in this match why they decide to transform into the monster right away, which is also would probably give away, who the monster is, blah, 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 blah. But if you're any of the other killers, they can pretend to be teens for that 15 seconds and maybe stumble upon another teen and pretend to do the objectives to build a weapon or whatever, or run away, transform, and then come back to where that teen is. There's a lot of options here, and since there are only 3 monsters available right now, we can probably bet that a future monster, because it's already built into the game, a future monster will be able to transform into the teens as a shape-shifting killer. So I'm pretty excited about that possibility. The devs have said that they already have plans for several monsters. So giving them monster ideas is kind of not a waste of time, but a waste of time. So we can just, speculate as to what we hope we can see in the future. But I really liked that aspect of the beginning of the match. This is going to be the thing that makes the Dollmaster most difficult to deal with. He can teleport to any of his dolls. Teleporting consumes a doll, and it has the longest cooldown of what looks like to be about a minute, and he can teleport to any of the dolls that he has active. So if a teen does come up to him and they find out his hidden location where he's been controlling these things, if they can't take him out as soon as they find him, he can teleport, get away, and then you have to find him all over again. Now, there are tools built into the game to detect him and find him, but to deal with the Dollmaster, the teens are going to have to act as a team. Whether players are going to enjoy that aspect or not, we'll see. But the fact that the game has built-in voice is going to make it much easier to coordinate as a team with random players. As for his gameplay, I think the devs have done a good job trying to balance how powerful he is because he can, while he can teleport while he can transfer control of one doll to another, that's on a cooldown, I think a pretty short cooldown, about the same one as it is for setting doll traps. The dolls, he can only inhabit them for a limited amount of time, and they can be disarmed by the teens if they stumble across them. I don't know. All of this is really just speculation until more people get a hold of him and more people kind of up their skill level with them. But considering the amount of time the devs have said that they've put into this game, I'm willing to bet that we're seeing, 1,000 hours of gameplay experience here. And it looks pretty smooth. Although I must be honest, it really seems like the Dollmaster might be the most difficult monster to deal with, because he essentially has a shield of dolls, and getting through them is I can't imagine is very easy. However, they do prove that it's possible, and the teens only need to hit the main monster 4 times. So if they do manage to work as a team, that's probably not a problem, but I don't know. We'll have to try it and see. But so far, it looks like they've balanced him pretty well, considering what his goal is. Being able to switch between bodies and change your threat from one to another is something that we thought we were going to get with the Legion, something that kind of we got with the twins but doesn't work as smoothly as it could. But the thing that makes it work for the Dollmaster is the win condition that the devs have placed in their game. This character would be overpowered in Dead by Daylight, but it seems like he works perfectly well in VHS, which I'm excited about. I really encourage you to watch the entire gameplay on their main channel so you can get your own thoughts and ideas about what you see here. They did play another match as, I think it was the Wart or the Werewolf. I forget which one. They did play another match in the dev stream that I'm going to use in the next video as background footage. But yeah, we have video of all 3 killers, and they all look pretty fun. I really don't know what else to say. The game looks fun to play, as simple as that is. I don't know how much frustration is built in, if you're going against stronger teams or a stronger killer. We'll have to wait and see how that's addressed. But if you can lose and have fun and feel like you had a good shot at winning, but just didn't pull it off, I think that's much better than feeling like you had no hope of winning. So I don't know. The more I see VHS, the more gameplay I see, the more I hear about the ideas that the devs have for the game and the things they've already done, the more confidence I have that this game will actually do well. One of the biggest faults that other competitors or competitors to be have made comes from 2 little words that we haven't heard these devs say out loud. Early access. This doesn't look like an alpha build. While the animations can be polished up a little bit, and there are probably some things that need to be tweaked and stuff, this gameplay, compared to gameplay of other games that we've seen, is more polished, is more clean, and is closer to a final product than those other games have been. I would argue that last year, The Nightmare was the next closest. They had a pretty good idea, they had a pretty good setup, but they kind of shot themselves in the foot by only releasing on Discord, which I think killed that game, honestly. But the fact that we haven't heard that this is in early access or will be released in early access and they have ideas for future stuffs, the fact that it might be released in a polished, complete state is something other competitors to Dead by Daylight haven't done. I don't know. That's just a rambly thought, and if I keep going, this video is going to be way too long. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you watch this whole match on their channel because it's really good and it'll show you a lot of stuff. And we'll talk about the teens and the weapons, I think, in the next video. So look forward to that. Until next time, I'm Space Coconut, and you're welcome.